Hey everyone, welcome back to Rabbit Hole Conversations
with my daughter.
with my crazy daughter. So today, I know you guys think that every time I do this, I'm doing Morgan's hair, but it's not intentional. It's just when we happen to have our conversations or when we happen to be in the same room at the same time doing the same thing. Um, but anyway, I'm Phyllis Straughter of Espresso Mischief, author of That Damn Girl Stuff, which drops on October 20th. You can actually order it now on Amazon, but my book launch is October 20th. I'm also the author of Finding Life Balance, which was a coaching book that I created for finding balance in your life. And who are you anyway?
I am
Morgan
Straughter. I am Morgan Straughter, co-author of Morgan Mischief, also the author of Little Girl Big Job. And that's actually what I want to talk about today.
We're going to try not to go down the rabbit hole today, but I make no promises. That is just our attempt.
That's my line.
What's your line?
I make no promises.
Yeah, because you're usually the reason we go down. No, I won't totally blame you because sometimes it's just me asking a bunch of questions and we just end up there. But anyway, Morgan chose today's topic. So what's today's topic, Morgan?
Today is about working as a kid.
Working as a kid.
Yes.
Okay, what qualifies as a kid?
Below 13.
Below 13. Okay.
Because after 13, you're a teenager.
Okay. You're still a kid.
No.
Yeah.
You're a teenager.
No, you're a kid.
No, you're a teenager.
For me, anybody under 25 is a kid.
Why?
Because.
You're technically an adult when you're 18.
But to me, you're a kid.
No.
Yes.
No.
How you gonna tell me no?
I don't know.
I'm 53. So, hey, under 25 is a kid. And just in case y'all trying to do the math, yes, Morgan is 11. Yes, I had her when I was 42, and that's all y'all need to know about that. Now, Morgan chose today's topic, being a kid with a job. That is what her book is about. It is something she knows something about, and it's something that she did a little bit of research on. So,
we're gonna talk about being a kid with a job. I actually did some research.
But she also knows firsthand about working as a kid because she worked in the family business and she was also part owner.
I was a cashier.
You're a cashier and what else?
I was a cashier and a boss.
She was the boss. We told her she could be a boss of anybody that was under 19. And since we didn't have anybody under 19, her reign didn't last for very long. When Eric turned 20, he was done with her. But anyway, like I said, because she knows something about it, she wanted to talk about it. So what do you think about being an employee kid? What are your views on that?
It was pretty fun. I got to make a lot of friends with the customers.
Morgan thinks everybody's her friend.
That's true.
If given the choice, would you want to do it? Because I know me and your dad made you work, but had you had the choice, would you have worked?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's fun.
But you didn't know that at the time. You didn't know at the time before we made you start working.
Oh, before you made me. I don't know. Maybe.
You don't know what?
I don't know if I would have started working. I would have thought, oh, now I'm going to have to pay bills and taxes like a grown-up. Money.
Oh, but you didn't mind getting a paycheck like a grown-up, so?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
I don't want to pay the bills and the taxes. I don't even know how to do that.
Since when?
It's forever.
What do I make you pay? What did I make you pay for out of your money?
Mortgage. But I didn't know how to do that. You just took it out.
You paid mortgage?
I paid something.
You never paid mortgage, trust me. But what did we make you do with your money?
Use it for ties, Starbucks, and Seymour, and other stuff and things.
What do you think kids should know about working? What do you think that you should tell them because you've been employed? Now, what you need to understand is when Morgan says she was employed, in her book being Little Girl Big Job, she is right. She was a cashier. She stood up there by herself when me and her dad would leave. She was responsible for listening to whoever was her boss at that time. she would have occasions where she would call and ask, do I have to do this? I'm not your boss. I'm not there. So, yes, you have to pay attention to whoever was there. So,
Okay, the hardest thing for me would probably have been when we had like a rush and there was like a bunch of people coming in. I had to take, or there was like a big group of people and they wanted like the bay palm or something like that. They wanted like a bunch of food.
and why was that hard?
Because it was like a lot of people.
Okay. People are people. It shouldn't matter how many there are if you're still doing your job. It's just a bigger order.
Okay, let me
But
rephrase that. It was
no,
like
if that was your hard part, that was your hard part. I just wanted to know what was your hardest part. Why did you choose this as your subject?
because I wanted to talk about working in the shop and all the different kinds of people I met.
Okay. What about them?
The people that worked next to us were really nice. And the people in the nail shop, they would give us candy. And they gave me candy.
You gave her candy. You gave me nothing except a hard time. Yeah, please.
I'm going to talk about all the different odd jobs you can have as an 11-year-old.
Why are they odd jobs? You didn't check that out when you were doing your research?
No.
Okay. Maybe that's something you need to talk about next time.
Okay.
Okay.
My
So
research?
Yes. Tell me about the odd jobs you found.
Okay, so you can have a lemonade stand that's very, very common.
Why is that common?
Because a lot of people do lemonade stands.
A lot of people or a lot of kids?
A lot of kids.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. And then I'm going to show you the flaw in your statement. But go ahead.
They can walk other people's dogs or walk their own dog if they have one.
Okay.
They can mow the lawn. And
Okay, wait, back up. You want to get paid for walking your own dog?
Sure.
No. That's like
I'm not saying me.
But you're telling other kids to go tell their parents to pay them for walking their dogs. You ask for a dog, you go walk it. That's your responsibility. You ain't getting paid. Mamas, don't y'all pay y'all babies for walking their own dog or cleaning their own room or whatever?
You can mow your lawn or you can mow other people's lawns.
Yeah, because we ain't paying you to mow your own lawn either.
Why?
You step on the grass just like I do. Nuh-uh. Where you live, that's what you pay. But keep going, I'm listening.
You can babysit.
You can babysit.
Would you babysit can you babysit for your siblings?
For your siblings? Not get paid for it, not in my house.
Why?
Exactly, why?
Because you're watching your siblings and your siblings are probably annoying.
Okay, so are you. And you don't even have siblings, so what else you got?
You can do house sitting. So
House sitting.
When your neighbor is away, you can go and you can take care of their house.
Uh-huh. Are those all the odd jobs you have? Is that all you can think of right now?
Yes.
Now, not to shoot a hole or shoot a hole in your big bubble of odd jobs, but you know who ends up doing those jobs as an 11-year-old?
Me.
Parents. No. Really? Move your hand.
How do the parents do that? You can mow the lawn.
Mow somebody else's lawn. Okay, that one your parent might not do. I'll give you that one.
Okay. You can walk somebody else's dog on your own.
Okay. Depending on your neighborhood, your parents ain't gonna let you go.
Okay. You can sell lemonade.
Okay, your parents got to buy all the lemons, all the sugar.
You can do that yourself. You can get your own money that you earn, and you can go buy all that stuff yourself.
Who got to take you to the store?
Your parents. But they're not old enough to drive a car. House sitting.
House sitting. How you gonna house sit? Explain that to me. What are your responsibilities as a house sitter?
Make sure nobody breaks in.
Okay, and if they do, what you gonna do?
Call the police.
Do you really think an adult is going to ask an 11-year-old to house sit? Do you know house sitting means being by yourself? Stop twisting up those wires.
How?
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I believe in child abuse. No, I don't. But do you honestly think an 11-year-old is responsible enough to house sit?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Morgan.
Yes.
You barely can stay home alone on a good day for an hour. Do you really think I would trust you to watch my house all weekend or all week?
Yes.
Do you know what house sitting means?
It means you have to watch the house.
It means you have to stay there.
Okay.
You can't watch it from across the street from your mama's room You have to be in the house and take care of the house.
Okay, you can do that.
As an 11-year-old, you cannot.
Why?
Because ain't no grown person gonna leave you home alone. Your mama won't even leave you home alone. You think some grown person gonna pay you to stay home alone? So we know the house sitting is out. Dog walking you got. I might give you half of the lemonade stand. All right. Mowing the lawn, sure. Long as I ain't got to buy the lawnmower. Now where you gonna get that from?
In the neighbor's yard.
All neighbors don't have the lawnmowers, and if they have them, they probably be mowing their own lawn. When you mow somebody's lawn, they expect you to come with your own tools, your own equipment, and they want you to weed and dig
That's
up
too
stuff.
much.
Huh?
So that's too much. I said mow the lawn.
Girl,
And
if you
it's
gonna
not
mow the lawn,
good.
you gotta keep the yard. This like, oh Lord, you sound like your daddy. He washes dishes instead of cleaning the kitchen. There's a difference. We got the lemonade stand, maybe. We got the dog walking, maybe. We have the,
You can
gardening.
host a party for somebody.
excuse me,
You can host a party for somebody.
as an 11-year-old.
Yes. You can
Okay,
host
you
a
can't
party
get involved.
for another 11-year-old.
Oh, okay, for other 11. Because I was about to say, you can't even buy booze for a party. How you going to host a party? Now, but do you see the difference in working for your parents and trying to work for yourself? Because depending on the field that you choose, your parents are still very much involved. And they probably got to give you your upfront money, and then you mad because you got to pay them back.
What
Not
if-
you, because you don't have a problem with paying back money. But some kids will be like, well, I only made $10, but heck, I loaned you $5 to get it started. And now you don't want to give me back my money.
You
What?
can do chores.
Baby, I'm not paying you to do chores.
Why?
Because why should I pay you to clean up your room that shouldn't have got so messy in the
That's
first
not what I
place?
mean. I mean, like, you can wash dishes. You can clean the bathroom.
Excuse me. Don't you use all of those things? Are you paying me when you don't do it?
What?
Are you paying me to clean the bathroom and wash the dishes?
No, but you're an adult.
Okay. So why should I pay you? You use the dishes, you use the bathroom. Why should I pay you for cleaning stuff that I don't get paid to clean?
I'm a child.
Then you better get a child job.
You can have one of those little advice booths.
Little advice books. You think you're Lucy from the Charlie Brown series?
Yes.
So, but do you see how all of this compares to you actually working in the shop?
Yes.
Now, working in the shop, did you go to work every day?
No.
How many days a week did you work?
2.
2 most of the time, unless we needed some extra help. And you usually would kick in and you'd work a Saturday or something like. How many hours did you normally work?
3, I think.
How much money did you make?
$65 to $70
How often?
every Friday.
Every Friday. So you got paid every week. So you made anywhere from $65 to $70 on average. When you worked more hours, how much did you make?
100.
100 and what?
100 and something. 150.
Okay.
150 cents.
150 cents.
No. $100.50.
Okay. Did you benefit from the profits of the business? Or do you know?
No, I don't know.
You don't know.
I do not know.
Well, you did.
Yay.
But you never knew that.
No, I did not.
But you never asked, did you?
No.
You just would go around telling people you were 10% owner of the business.
Yes.
But did you even know what that meant for you?
It meant that I could boss people around.
And that's all you cared about? Okay. If you're an entrepreneur with children, I highly suggest that you make them part of your company, part of your business, depending on what your business is.
I have a nice fun fact for you all.
Oh yes, Morgan has facts that she can kind of give you. Go ahead and give me your facts.
Okay, so the legal age to start working out here in Oregon is 14. Or you're
Just-
14 to 15. You can't work more than 18 hours a week, and you can't work you can't work earlier than 7 a.m. and you can't work after 7 p.m. When you're 16 and 17, there's no hour restrictions. You can work 24 hours if that is needed.
You cannot work no 24 hours. That is against the law at any age.
You can't work at any job that could possibly injure you, or it could injure your health, your mental health, and stuff like that.
So that applies to kids, but we adults don't get a break from injuries and all that kind of stuff?
No, you're adults.
I can still get hurt.
Yes, but you can put a Band-Aid on it.
Oh, whatever. They ain't gonna do nothing.
When you're 18 to 20, you must be this old to sell or serve alcohol for consumption.
So you can be 20 and serve alcohol? I thought you had to be 21.
No, you have to be 18 to serve alcohol or sell alcohol for consumption.
I don't know if that one's right, baby. But I'm going to let you go since you looked it up. I'll look it up again, but we're going to roll with what you know right now. Go
Okay.
ahead.
You can't drink the alcohol.
I didn't say you could drink it, but I don't think you can
That's
sell it
the-
either at that age.
You can sell it. At age 21, there are no restrictions, and you can do whatever you want.
Not if you're still living in your mama's house.
You can work wherever you want.
You think, okay, that's like saying I would let you work at a girl. No, I can't say what I want to say because you're too young. But trust me, you can't work wherever you want to work when you're still living in your parents' house. Because I don't care how old you are, your parents are still going to have some say-so at that age about where you work and how you make your money.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay.
All right. Anything else they should know about working as a kid?
Parents are mean.
How are parents mean?
They just are.
We are not.
Yes, you are.
How you figure we mean?
What is your nickname? What do I
Mean
call
Mom?
you? Yes.
Okay, you call me Mean Mom because of schoolwork stuff. Now you calling me Mean Mom because of work?
No.
What?
But, like, you always bossing us around, telling us, go do this, go do that, go do this.
That is my job
Always-
as
al-
your. That is my.
la-
Nothing. What?
You're always telling us, you're always adding on more stuff to do as we get older. So, first it can just be, like, washing the dishes and stuff like that. And then you turn a year older, you gotta go get some food out the warmer and possibly burn yourself.
Okay, what else?
That's
Are you
it.
talking about on the job or in the house?
On the job.
On the job. Okay. Are you done?
Yeah.
Can I put in my 2 cents now?
Yeah.
Okay, when you actually started working as a cashier, a paid cashier, what did you do?
I take people's orders.
You took people's orders, okay? And we had to help you expedite because you were not able to take orders, expedite, and get the food out. We bagged it up for you and all of that kind of
what?
stuff. Expedite. Look it up.
Okay.
Anyway, because you were not able to expedite and get orders out fast enough, we assisted you. But the older you got, the more responsible you should be. So we gave you more responsibility. How you gonna call yourself being somebody's boss and you don't want to be responsible?
I'm very responsible.
But we also
I'm just-
told you as being part owner, what did we tell you? That if you're gonna own the business, you gotta work the business. You gotta do every job that everybody else does. That's your responsibility as a boss. Because if they don't show up, you still gotta get it done. Correct?
Yes.
So that is being a boss. So me telling you that you have to do one extra thing every time you got a year older, which is not true, means that you're taking on your responsibilities as a boss. Now, and the other thing is, as you got older, we also started leaving you at the shop with whoever was in charge, because before
I was
when
fine
you,
with that.
okay, yeah, because they will let you get away with crap. Move your big head, because they will let you get away with crap. They wouldn't make you count your drawer. They wouldn't make you go get your change. That's why you liked them when your dad and I weren't there.
Not true.
That is true. You stopped being responsible half the time when we walked out the door, and that's not what we were trying to teach you. We wanted you to continue to be responsible. We wanted you to be the boss that you were supposed to be, not necessarily to the people that were there, but because you may have one day taken over the business. Now, if you're going to sit up there and not do the things that you're supposed to do, because now Glenn or Terry or somebody else talking about, oh no, I take care of it. Your responsibility as the boss was to step up and say, no, I got it. This is my responsibility. That's what we expected of you. You understand? You understand now because you don't have to do it anymore. But anyway, my advice to parents who are entrepreneurs, who own their own business, seriously, get your kids involved in the business.
It's
Show them how to.
fun.
Not for the parents, it's not. Show your kids how to be a boss instead of being an employee. And get them prepared, get them ready, get them started in doing those things. Show them how to be responsible. Like I said, I may be fussing at Morgan right now, but she did take on some responsibilities as a 10-year-old that most 10-year-olds don't take care of.
Travel the world.
Whatever. She was responsible for counting her drawer on the days that she opened. She was responsible for closing her door on the her drawer on the days that she closed. She was responsible for making sure that she still had her $200 that she started with, and that her money matched her reports. She was responsible for telling them, whoever was opening the following morning, how much change they were supposed to get. She was responsible for all of that. Now, her added duties as she got older, when it would get slow, she had to start helping in the kitchen. She had to start filling sauce cups. She had to start filling the containers for the potato salad and different things. She had to sweep. She had to clean tables. So yes, the older she got, she was making minimum wage just like every grown person in there that started with minimum wage. She got paid on Friday just like everyone else did. So we expected her to fulfill the responsibilities of a part-time employee, not as our child. We did not pay her for cleaning her room when she got home, and we still aren't going to do that. We did not pay her for cleaning the kitchen, putting the dishes in the dishwasher, walking the dog. I ain't paying you for jack, none of that. So, but I will pay her for it. Morgan started working for us when she was 4 years old, and it was minor stuff. And she did not make minimum wage then. But her job then, when she was in the office with me, she had to shred, she had to put stamps on envelopes, she had to lick envelopes. There were certain things that she could do as a 4-year-old to start getting ready and getting. If you're a boss, if you're an entrepreneur, get your kids involved. Teach them how to boss. Not necessarily boss people around, but how to boss their own business, how to be responsible enough to be able to take charge, how to be responsible enough to know that they may not have to work for someone one day. Now, they can choose to, and there's nothing wrong with being an employee. Be a high-paid employee if you're going to be one. But there is nothing wrong with teaching them the responsibilities and letting them decide. If you let them make other decisions as they get older, let that be one of them. Whether they want to get a job or they want to work for, whether they want to work for themselves. So if there's nothing else that Morgan has, based on her subject of being a kid with a job, little kid with a big job, she started at 9. She kept it until we closed the business and moved to Oregon. So, is there anything else, Morgan?
My question of the day.
Okay. What's your question of the day? I am so sorry for whatever this is about to be.
Have you ever noticed that when you're biting down on something, you're technically biting up because you can't move your upper jaw, you can only move your lower jaw?
Didn't I say I was sorry? Anyway, we thank you guys for coming. We ask that you subscribe, like this video, pass it on, share it, and by all means, please talk to your children, because if we don't have a conversation with them, somebody else will, and it might not be the conversation you want them to have. If there's anything that you think your kids need to know, or you want to know if we talked about it yet, or you think we should talk about it, leave a comment below.
Of these videos.
Leave a comment below and
like
ignore my daughter.
Wait, but like seriously.
No!
Seriously.
You guys.
We should have
just,
a link.
You guys, just like the video, share it.
Subscribe and hit the notification.
Forget what I said. Don't talk to your kids. They're crazy. They're all crazy. Bye, you guys.
No.